Oh, we've had some excellent rugby athletes in one championship. Boxing is Sandeep's base. You can see that. The left hand, the big left hand from that South Lance. Is what he'll be light on his feet as well for a middleweight, but he had his right leg just swept from under him for a moment there from Emmanuel, and there he goes again. He's obviously going to target that leading leg just below the knee, and that's already marked up. Just look at that. Already we've got a mark there from 2 strikes.
You know, that low cap is a devastating weapon. You know, you can't train for it. You never have your partners kick you down there. They maybe kick you in your thigh, you know, but they never attack that low leg, and it can really slow down a boxer such as Sandeep, who's trying to put weight on that leg, and now he can't quite do it the same way.
He's already trying to withdraw it. He's looking for the kick already. Sandeep is already a little bit worried about it. It's clearly his look.
He might need to switch stances here pretty soon.
It might be a good idea, but then he'll only be on no legs.
Yeah, but then I'd like to see, you know, Emmanuel come straight down the middle with that big right hand, because now Sandeep's worried about that kick.
See him withdrawing that foot at any sign that there might be a kick coming in already. We haven't yet had 2 minutes. I know already. My goodness, it's swelling up quickly.
He's
clearly in trouble.
He might quit. Actually, that was a groin shot, I think. Actually.
Oh, was it? A little bit higher. Okay, well, fair enough.
But the bad part is now those welts are going to start to take effect.
The longer the fight lasts, right? The more it's going to swell
now
up.
It's going to start to look at his calf. It looks like little gremlins are inside his calf right now.
I can tell you what, he wasn't thinking about his calf at that moment.
Yeah, he needs this, but man, because right now there's a little bit of break in the action, right? The adrenaline's going to start to come down a little bit. You know, this is a big opportunity for these guys. So you can imagine the adrenaline they have walking into that ring. Now he just got kicked in the nuts. That adrenaline's going to start to drop. That pain is going to settle in his leg. He's going to be like, "What is growing out of my calf right now?"
What is growing out of my calf right now? You and I have seen a number of central shots like this before, Mitch, and you look at how an athlete reacts to it, and he's now on all fours, and it's not looking good just at the moment. He's back up on his feet, by the way. Here we are. He's up on his feet, but he's looking a little cautious, a little tender. You get 5 minutes to recover, and he's had nowhere near that yet, but he says he's ready to go. He's back onto the breach. Watch for the groin, watch for the shin. Sandeep exposed already.
Expect Emmanuel to go right back to it.
Straight to it.
Right there.
But you can see how quickly he tries to withdraw that leg. He's obviously very worried about it. And he goes even higher, and it's looking not good for Sandeep.
Caught him with the left hand there. Wobbled Sandeep a little bit.
You don't want to get too reckless, and Emmanuel may have been guilty of that just for a moment.
Very wild. I'd like to see Sandeep go back to the jab, utilize that jab, just keep a little bit of distance. He looks to be, he has a little bit of a reach advantage.
Fundamentals, right? Don't get too excited, even if you think you've got your man on the back foot. And there it is again. Oh,
that's it. Trouble. That's it.
He doesn't want any Mitch, and it's all about the shin. Nothing to do with the groin there. It is all about the shin. There may be some damage, even beyond bruising there, Mitch. When you look at how quickly it swelled up, yeah, we're seeing it full on there. They were targeted from early on, and Emmanuel never took his eye off that point, did he?
Big win for Emmanuel. Look at this. He just targeted that leg and just went over and over again to the right leg of Sandeep. Look at this. And you can just see how big that calf is. Like like all that swelling that was going on inside the shin. Look at this. 5 beautifully timed low leg kicks, and that's that Kun Khmer background. These guys are kicking bags, kicking pads, kicking each other all the time. If you come from a boxing background, you're not used to that. That's going to be all she wrote.
And Sandeep is an experienced athlete. 17 contests. He's won 13 of them. But Emmanuel now, in only his second bout, is 2-0 after really targeting that shin and getting the W. The Biafran Warrior goes 2-0.
I just heard from Rich Franklin that he actually did that into his last fight. and he did the same thing to the opponent, made him quit, but he was kicking him from the outside this time.
I'm waiting.
For the calf rather than the shin?
Rather than going to the inside here, he was doing the same thing to his opponent, but he was doing it to the outside of the calf. So this is his second win via leg kicks.
So wow, okay. He's a specialist there, and it's paid dividends once again for him. But look at that close-up of the damage that's been done there. And I think we might be looking at more than just a little bit of a bruise. No wonder that he's pulled out of that one. Brave man, but sometimes the better part of valor comes from a little bit of sense. Good win for Emmanuel Onyedikachi. Improves his record to 2-0 in the middleweight division.